Okay, so we're live. So what's up, guys? This is your boy Gabi from Slap Punch Enterprise back at it again. Wow, I almost forgot. So we're here tonight to grayscale a page. I've been working on one. The last live stream we had a friend of mine named Vince that did Control. That's currently working on his own series that's called Control. You saw him ink a couple of his characters here live. You saw him show a couple of his characters. Well, he took a picture, so that way you can actually see for fully of what it looks like. So if you guys want to see that broadcast, you can go ahead. It's up on YouTube. So let me go ahead and pull that up now. Where is that? Where is that? I see the first one over here. So let me go ahead and okay. So you should be able to see it, right? So this is one of Vince Waugh's main characters. He has a very unique style. He has a very unique sense when it comes to the characters that he create. Wow, sorry. So yeah, so when it comes to the characters that he creates, they look very, very different. Something that I haven't seen before, and that's something good, right? Now his show is crazy. He's working on two different shows. There's two multiple shows. The first one that he wants to do is pretty much kind of like a test one per se, but at the same time, it is very well constructed. So that's what's up. This is from his other series. If you want to see the character, that's from the series that I'm talking about, Control. That character would be right over here. Let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, let me see. And it's right here. Okay, so this is the character that he has for Control. One of them, as you can see, is very, very unique looking. I always laugh when I see the character because it's just his facial expression. It looks like on another level, right? It just looks something that will make you laugh because the dude looks kind of old, but he looks kind of creepy at the same time. I don't know. There's something weird going on. But yeah. I very much like the stylistic choice that he went with the whole glasses and everything. He said that he's supposed to be a stereotypical character, but without the stereotype, and only with the stereotype and looking outside of the character, but the personality is supposed to be way, way different. And I think that's a good take on things as well. And it's funny because we was talking about stereotypicals and how Japanese do like stereotypes yesterday in the broadcast, and then I saw a video today that was talking just about that went up just a few hours ago, and something about like don't judge me because I don't really remember which company it was, but I think it was TikTok or something like that went ahead and did like the stereotypical racist joke like with black people and stuff with the whole with the whole Black Lives Matter movement and stuff. So I mean, I don't really want to talk about it too much because I truly don't know. But yeah, I just thought that it was funny that there was certain people talking about the same thing that we was talking about last night. So yeah, let's get into what I was doing before, which is I was finishing the page on Critter for my series Me the Mumbie. If only this thing can hit hide. I truly hate that little brand code and stuff there. Okay, finally went away. So let's get back to doing Mumbie. That's the most important things. So this is supposed to be a chill live stream. Just you go ahead, you come in. I've been doing live streams pretty much almost every day now since the first time I started. Um, I want to keep the live stream going. Um, I don't I don't fully know if I'm going to do it every day or not because it does consist of me showing you a lot of pages and stuff, right? So there's going to come a time that it's going to become spoilers, and I don't want spoilers going on. So yeah, so for those guys who don't know me or doesn't know what this channel is about or anything, my name is Gabriel. I'm Yukomigabi, and I am the creator of Slap Punch Enterprise. And what Slap Punch Enterprise pretty much is, a group of artists coming together to make their series, to launch it in a digital magazine format. So we are going to be launching with 3 issues, 3 magazines, and every issue, for the first issue, is going to contain 3 different series, because we are 3 different artists at this time of date. And the very first 2 issues is going to be free to read, and the third issue is going to be purchasable. So yeah, it's basically a read before you buy type situation. So yeah, there's going to be a surprise guest within the issue, um, and I hope you like their work as well, right? So yeah, um, the way that we plan on doing everything and releasing everything, it should be for January 2021. Currently, I have up to the first 11 chapters sketched. So yeah, it's going to be one great ride. The other 2 artists that we have, you can actually go ahead and find them on Instagram. One of them is called Meet Sublinger. She is the creator of Oshimaru. She has very great art. She's open for commissions. so so if you want to go ahead and contract her for commissions, she's there. The other artist that we have, it's Beyond Perfect, and he is the creator of Caster Trials. And you can find him as well on Instagram. You can go ahead and look him up at Beyond Perfect. Check out all of his artwork. He's very cool person and everything. So yeah, and if you want to see some pages that I've have already finished, like full like grayscale, lettered and everything, good to go pages, you could go ahead and follow me on Instagram or search me up on Instagram. It's at Slap Punch Enterprise, and you can go ahead and see a couple of things that I've done in there as well. So yeah, starting it off for you guys that want to know a little bit more of my series, if possible. It's called, like I said, Me the Mumbie, and Me the Mumbie is about this half mummy, half zombie hybrid that wakes up 7 years after like the zombie war, with no recollection of who he is or what he is, and pretty much he has the entire world stacked up against him. Right? I mean, a whole zombie apocalypse just happened, and within this world, humans have evolved due to stress and adrenaline, and because they've evolved, they gain superhuman abilities or powers, if you must say. And not everybody in the world has powers, but a lot of them do. Because they were the people who fought back against the zombies and defeated the whole zombie situation, right? So yeah, they have powers and whatnot. And Mumby is going through this world trying to figure out who he is. And since there's so much thing going on in this world, since the world hasn't been okay yet, and his whole existence of being a mummy, zombie type situation, the thing that people hate, he's not, he has the world against him. He's not very welcome. So yeah, it's a whole crazy ride that he goes into. A lot of action, a lot of adventure. There's some comedic moments. There's some drama. There's mystery from time to time and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys really like it. And like I said, the launch date will be January 2021. Has been pushed back due to the fact that of what's going on in the world, and um, people having things to do differently, different priorities. The economy is not good as it is, so yeah, why not just go ahead and push it back just a little bit? So yeah, right here, as you see, I am grayscaling the page, and the page that I am currently grayscaling is page 29. So this is page 29 of chapter 3. Like I said, I'm not trying to give away spoilers, so yeah. All right. So I might be going live tomorrow. It really depends on what type of pages I have left. Yeah, because I'm almost finishing chapter 3, and then I'm gonna start inking chapter 4, and I have chapter 4 sketched. And what's going on with that is that um, when I ink traditionally, and then I scan in the pages, and that's when I do the grayscale and I do the lettering. So it's going to be a little hard going live, me inking traditionally. That's going to be a no. So yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's any errors on this page that I need to capture before I start moving on to the other parts. Now I should be good to go. So yeah. So let's capture this one, go into this. Alrighty then. I am new to Critter. I am new to the whole situation. I am self-taught, so I don't really think I can show anybody how to do anything. This is not that type of channel. This channel is pretty much, live streaming, chilling, taking it easy, pretty much. And then when there's any type of news from our artists or by our artists or from our magazine, I go ahead and I release it here. You can also check it out on the Instagram page as well, because I will be releasing it there too, and pretty much to keep you updated about everything, right? Because that should be something good. And later down the line, when we start recruiting artists, if the magazine goes well, when the magazine goes well, it will be through here as well. So yeah. Right now, the setting is these are clouds. My way of drawing clouds. I've seen very, very a lot of unique, different ways that people do clouds and everything. I just, clouds are clouds. Clouds sometimes they get really, how do you call this? Really, wow, that word doesn't want to come to mind. But yeah, sometimes clouds can get really stylized, right? And it could be very dynamic looking and everything. But the way I do it is pretty much more calm, more easy. But at the same time, you can tell that it's a cloud. So yeah, sometimes people put a lot of emphasis on what they do. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do things differently. Like one has more detail than the other one, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's all about style choice. So yeah, I'm over here with this part. My boy Mumbie acting all high and mighty. Oh, and like I was gonna say, I don't have the typical protagonist. At the same time, my series is read from left to right, not right to left, and it's just due to the fact that I'm looking for an audience more Western, right? It is in English. I have no Japanese sound effects. I'm not saying that you cannot do it that way. I mean, you can go ahead, but the audience that I'm trying to reach to are the audience to have their reading orientation from left to right and not from right to left. So you won't catch my panel flow from right to left. It will always be from left to right. So that's just one thing I had to say. I had one guy one time told me, "Oh yeah, that you do your word bubbles wrong because I can't follow them." And I was like, "My dude, I don't do from right to left." And he was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah," because he immediately assumed that if you're making manga, you have to make it, from the Japanese perspective. You have to have all these Japanese names and do all this stuff. Like even my names, the only person that really has an outgoing name in my series would be Mumbie, and it's because he's supposed to be very different. He's supposed to be the character that pops out and looks so different from everybody else. So I created him a name, but then after that, it's like really, really common names, really easy names. Michael, Thomas, Jacob, Jose, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. At the same time, my characters are very diverse. You'll find the ethnicity from being black, Asian, white, Hispanic, everything. Because that's the type of world I live in. So it really makes no sense to just make one type of ethnicity and call it a day. So yeah, when it comes down to comics, graphic novels, and manga, I call them all the same. It's a story, you know, it's a story that you're telling through panels, right? There's no reason to put a label on it. Oh well, this is manga. Well, this is that. I mean, at the end of the day, what is that going to get you? It's not. It's not. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's just, to me, I find it a little bit kind of ridiculous when people put a label like that. You're creating a series. At the end of the day, it's your series, it's your story. That's it. That's the way I look at it. Not here for arguments. Not here for anything else. But yeah, let's see what we can do. So yeah, if any of you guys know what was the name of the company that was talking all that crap, it's crazy. Oh, I saw that Amazon is supposed to be releasing a live action of a couple of shows, possibly. I'm not too sure if that's correct or what. If you guys know, just let me know. But I saw something like that, like a couple of live actions of a couple of shows. I don't really remember which ones. I know One Piece is one of them, I believe. I think that's Netflix, right? Netflix? Yeah. Yeah, that's Netflix. But it was a couple of them because I was watching something about that. Not really too sure. I mean, I don't really care either. They do it, they do it. At the end of the day, they're going to tackle somebody's nerves, and while others are going to say, oh no, it was great. And it's always going to be a constant discussion, right? The world won't be the world if people don't discuss anything. Nowadays, at least. But yeah, for you guys that are tuning in now, I would like to say what's up. And thank you for tuning in, for real. I am currently over here just grayscale on the page. Like I was telling everybody, if you want to see more pages or anything for that type of example, you could go ahead and look it up through Instagram as Slap Punch Enterprise. So yeah, I've been working on pages since I got up. I've done a couple of them already. This is every day, right? I haven't had a break in routine of doing pages now for some months. I've been doing this every day. Hopefully, I can keep on doing it until the launch date, January 2021, and then probably I'll slow down. And when I mean slow down, I mean working on another series. that that's what slowing down is. Slowing down is literally working on another series that I have in mind, and it's going to be a TCG series type situation. It's TCG is totally created by me. It doesn't look like any other card game. Um, it's played very differently. The way I have the world set up is going to be just insane, and it's going to be, um, you know, pretty much um, on the classical look of like what Yu-Gi-Oh is, but with an American stylized type taste, right? And this is one thing that I've done. I've created all the rules from top to bottom. Everything is legit. I've completely made two different decks. I got five archetypes in total, 50 cards deck in total. I got the very first two main leads, right? I have their decks down packed. And the only thing that I have to do now is um, go into designing the characters, designing the people that's going to play the cards, designing the units of the cards, like the characters that are inside of the cards themselves. And that's what I mean about taking a break. It's doing that. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to be doing that. It's called Strata Crusher, and yeah, I hope you guys really like it because it's something. It's something that's going to be awesome. Something that's going to be great. And I'm pretty sure, like I was saying in the other live stream, I don't think that there's another American TCG series that's been created in like book form like that, like in comic, manga, graphic novel, whatever, in the United States. The one that I know about that was on TV and it was a game was like Chaotic. And if I believe correctly, I think that came from Russia or Sweden or something like that. And Funimation bought it. But yeah, yeah, I have my own thing going on, and it's crazy. It's crazy because I've been a TCG player for years. For a lot of years of my life. I've played games like Yu-Gi-Oh, Card Fight Vanguard, and Card Fight Vanguard. I actually went to big tournaments, 300 some people. I've been to regionals. I've been invited to nationals and everything. So yeah, I'm a good card player. The last card game I played was Dragon Ball Super, and that was nuts. I actually had a channel called Team Death Note. I mean, it's still up. Right now, currently, it has like 700 some subscribers, if I believe correctly. We was at 800, but then I kind of stopped doing videos, to get into doing my series. I just decided that doing a series is a little bit more important than playing some cards, right? It's something more productive. And I really like doing stuff hands-on like this, creating different things. And yeah, I've been a creator ever since I was little, basically. I used to go around drawing my own characters, making my own stories. Who would have thought that I would have been trying to do a magazine someday? That wouldn't have crossed my mind whatsoever. But here we are, right? I mean, you got to start somewhere. I had 7 years without drawing, and then after that, I put the pedal to the metal and I started drawing a lot. Every day I drew and I drew and I drew and I drew. And wow, I have come back into the groove of drawing, got my own style down packed and everything else. So that's good. So yeah. So over here doing these clouds. Supposed to be at night, so the background is going to go dark once I finish these clouds and I give it the dark tone, and it should look really great. It should look really great afterwards. After I finish this picture, I will be showing a couple of pictures that I've already done thus far, so you guys can have a look-see of what it looks after it's completely finished. I'm not trying to show spoilers, so I'll be showing stuff that I've done recently on the live streams, right? So yeah. Yeah, my bad. Sometimes I don't talk because I go into like concentration mode and I get focused on this. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, in the future we're going to be recruiting more artists that have their own stories, um, with some unique type of art and everything like that. And it's going to be right through here. I hope we can get some very good people. I hope you guys do attend, do join, try to get in, because this dream could be your dream, right? A lot of people have dreams about making their own stuff. And hey, if we could do it together, it would be better. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start designing the covers to the magazine itself, to the very first issues, um, and I'm gonna probably do it live. I'm gonna probably be painting it live. Now, I suck at painting. I suck at coloring, but we're going to figure that out here, right? We're going to figure that out together here. That's the good thing about it. That is the good thing about it. So, what else is going on? All right, let's go on to the next cloud. A lot of clouds going on. If you guys have any type of questions at all, just if you're in the live stream now, you have any type of questions at all, just leave it down below. I can see it, and I'll get to you with the questions as long as I can answer them, right? And as well, if you are creating something currently and you want to be part of the stream, hit me up. Find me through Instagram, and I'll send you the link. We can split up right here. We can talk about your work or your stuff and show out your screen and everything else. Then show how you are and just have a good time. So, yeah. I think the clouds are done. Basically, let's see. Let's have this connect a little bit more. Let's zoom out. Okay, so this is going to have to go with a black background. So let's do another one. And where are you? Bam. Okay. So we are ready for this. Yeah. So yeah, this is like a screen tone type situation. And it looks really nice. After you start erasing the parts that you want to be erased, everything just looks nice. And I really like it. I really like using it. I don't use it on everything, on every panel and everything, just stuff that has dark areas. It really makes everything pop up after you put that white border behind, around the characters, around certain part of the background and everything else. It just starts to look really awesome. Now, for some reason, always this brush right here starts to lag my screen whenever I put it like big and I start doing a lot. It starts to lag the screen. I don't know if that's just Krita itself or the brush itself or what, but this is the only brush it does it with. Like, as you can see, like, I've already been going down through over here, and now is when it's getting the other parts, basically. It's a little weird, but whatever. Learn how to deal with the little things, right? Got to deal with the little things. Now, you know what? Oh, my God. This is one thing that I figured out. Yo, I did all of this, no lie. Like I said, I am new to Krita. And this is what happened. You won't even believe me. Oh, man. I always say thank God for the back button. The whole situation is on normal. It's not even on multiply. And because it wasn't on multiply, that means that if I would have left it like that, I was literally painting on top of the lines. It didn't have its separate layer. I was painting on the same layer. Oh, man. That's a no-no. That's something that you don't do. No wonder why it was looking kind of blurry. It was looking kind of blurry, and I was like, yo, this thing look kind of weird. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. We back at it again. We're back at it again. We almost got up to the same part we were. Oh, man. It's just mistakes like that. When you're talking and stuff, there's a big difference. I'm concentrating on what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to say to the viewers, and then I'm also trying to concentrate on what I'm trying to do over here at the screen. Oh man, I mean, I'm not used to drawing like that. That's something I have to get used to, and um, hopefully these live streams help me out with that, right? To draw and to talk, and to draw or to color and to talk at the same time, without me losing my train of thought. But yeah. No harm done, though. No harm done. We're back at it again. So yeah, supposed to give off like this dark type of effect, and then when I start doing the banner around the characters, it's supposed to look super cool. So yeah, this is the lagging that I'll be talking about. This crazy lagging, and sometimes I have to stop and wait for it. Ah, so that's the only problem I have with this brush and on Critter. If anybody here uses Critter have the same problem, let me know, so that way I don't think it's just me. Like, look, I'm stroking and stroking, and it's just nothing. So yeah, while that's filling up, let me drink some water because oh my god. So yeah, people that's on the live stream right now, what it is, what it do, what's up? Thank you for being at the live stream, and I much appreciate it. I saw earlier that some person on Facebook was sharing the post, and whoever you are, thank you so much for that. We are a very new community here, and it's due to the fact that I wasn't uploading every day. And the reason why I didn't upload, not even every day, but frequently. The reason why I didn't upload frequently is because I had a lot of things to do, and with the whole comic situation, the whole Me the Mumbie, getting people, recruiting people, and trying to stay on top of things and all of this. And since I was doing that, that was gonna, well, recording and always uploading something and et cetera, was gonna take away from my time of what I had to do. I had a lot of responsibilities, and seeing that the laptop is gonna die, I gotta connect it back here. Okay, so we're connected. So, like I was saying, that's the only reason why I wasn't uploading every day or frequently. So now, um, live streaming, I will try my best to do every day. I don't guarantee it. There might be some days that I might not be here, but so far, it's been every day so far. How many days? I don't even remember. But 3 days, 4 days? Is this the fourth day? Is this the third day? Something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we're there somewhere. We're there somewhere. So that's what's up. Mhm. As you can see, there's no surprise. Um, Dude is on the floor, defeated, probably. Does he get back up? Does he not get back up? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Like, no. Oh man, but I always used to love that dude when he used to come out. Is Goku going to be able to get back on time? Will Vegeta be defeated by such and such? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, so here comes Dor- Dorka. Dorka. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. So how do I like Critter for making comics? Um, to be totally honest, thus far, I don't have any problems. Just that one brush that when it's like enlarged, it stops and it lags sometimes. Like that would be like the only problem that I really do have. But it's not very serious as well, right? I mean, I just kick back and just let it do what it does. Now I don't make my comics entirely digital. I do them traditional, meaning I pencil everything. I I wow, how do you say that? I ink them all. So I pencil everything. I ink them all, and then after that, I fill in all the blacks. Everything that's supposed to be black filled in, or any type of darker color. I do all of that traditionally, and then I erase everything, and then that's when I scan. And after I scan, I letter all of the pages, and then I go into grayscale to finish it off. So from start to finish, I can't really tell you how good Krita is, but from my perspective, from my um, own sense of doing half traditional, half digitally, I have no problem with it. It's like good, right? I mean, I haven't used another type of software. I mean, I used something called Sketchbook Pro. I tried it out, and I like to go into the programs without studying anything on YouTube first. Like if it's easy enough for me to get like the essentials, like the very first things down packed, without me having to go onto YouTube and see how do I put one layer on top of the other, and how do I switch this brush with another. Like if I can't do that just by tapping and trying to figure stuff out, and I have to resort directly to YouTube for that, I mean, uh, it's like a no. So with Critter, I had downloaded it and I tried it out 15, 30 minutes, and I already knew, how to do the layers, how to change the different brushes, how to make it big, how to make it small, all of this. So I was like, yeah. So Critter is very easy to actually figure out for real. And no, I mean, thank you for actually asking me a question. So that's actually cool. Do you make any comics yourself? Do you have a series or anything like that? I mean, if you do, just let me know if you have anything done or published. I would be happy to read it. So yeah, just let me know. Right now, I am on the erasing phase of this page right here. I mean, this page is almost done. I was doing it before I got into the live stream, so that's why it's going to be a little bit faster for you to see, like the whole situation going down. I might finish another page. I might go halfway or whatnot. So yeah, let's see how much do I actually do, because I've been working a lot. I didn't go live earlier because there was some noise going on, and I didn't want to have the noise affecting the stream. That would be kind of crazy. So Dodica said, I'm just getting started and locking down the ideas and plot, hoping to start cracking out some pages soon. Okay, that's cool. That's cool for real. So you're trying to, so pretty much you're on the beginner phase. When I remember when I was on the beginning phase, that I was planning all these different type of things, and all these different type of thoughts was going into my mind, and it's really a lot that goes in, and that comes out. I don't know for anybody else, but for me, that beginning phase is part of the journey that I really like to experience a lot, because it's just very, very funny for you to see, to go from one idea to the next and having another great idea and then dropping that one and going to the next one. I really, really miss those days. I know Strata Crusher, that's coming again. So yeah. So he says, how much writing do you try to get done before you start drawing pages? Well, um, so in my experience, when I started making my pages, let me tell you, I had the idea of Me the Mumbie, right? about the whole situation. Have zombie, have mummy trying to get back his memory, and this world that's supposed to take place after the post-apocalyptic world, right? So after I had that down packed, after I had that, the characters within the show are going to have powers. Some of them are going to develop the powers due to stress and adrenaline, and what I wanted for my world to be. Then I started, wow, excuse me. Then I started to actually write the chapters, right? So when I started writing the chapters, um, I wrote kind of like a brief summary of what I wanted for that chapter to be. And what I mean about a brief summary was that no dialogue was ever written when I was writing out the chapter. And I always made sure that each chapter had a theme. And by a theme, I mean like it would say like chapter one, the beginning of the nuclear war, right? And right there and then, I would know that I'm supposed to write about the beginning of the nuclear war. So I go in and I put in all my thoughts, and I'm like, okay, so it started when, this is just an example. It started when Russia threw the first bomb, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then the United States did this, whatever, 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 right? So after I get that down pat, then I went into storyboard. And when I went into storyboard, it was pretty much me trying to figure out how many panels I wanted on a page, and what I wanted inside those panels. So after I had that down packed of how many panels would actually fit on a page that I would be comfortable enough with, that will have enough breathing space to actually make the characters look good, and to also sustain a decent amount of words within the word bubble, that's when I started to make the characters and started to act like the personality of the characters, and the dialogue started to come out while I was doing the wow. Oh my god, that word just left my mind. As I started to do the storyboard itself, right? So as I was doing the storyboard itself, that's when the dialogues came out. That's when the different expressions came out. That's when I started to realize, hold up, I'm doing too many panels, or I'm not doing too many panels. But I've never, ever, ever knew how many pages the chapter was going to be. After a while, you start to figure out how your writing sense is, and you can tell how long a chapter is going to be when it comes to storyboard. Like you can literally tell, like straight off the bat, be like, oh yeah, this is going to be 16 pages. This is going to be 18 pages. So to answer your question, how much I had done before I started drawing the pages, I had the very first 8 chapters storyboarded. So the very first 8 chapters, within Me the Mumbie, that's 250 pages. I had 250 pages storyboarded before I actually started to draw it. And yeah, I believe I did that storyboard within like what, 2 months. I used to do like 30 minutes a day, and then on my weekdays, I mean on my weekends, the days I had off from working, that's when I'll really tackle and really go into storyboard and do everything else. So within 2 months of me doing that, 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there, 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there, writing down your chapter and stuff. Even if you don't believe it, it adds up at the end. At the end, it's an incredible amount of work that you actually get done. Like doing 30 minutes a day just writing. In 30 days, that's actually 15 hours that you lasted writing. That's a lot. 15 hours that you actually lasted writing is a lot. It is a lot. So yeah, I hope that answered your questions. If you have any more questions, you could leave the comment as well. Now, when it comes to storyboarding itself, how storyboarding is, everybody has their own way of storyboarding, I believe. I know I do. I do like 4 different pages of storyboard on one little page, and you can't really make out what the character is. I mean, I got used to drawing very, very small, so you could, but yeah. Let me see. He says, "Wow, that's crazy," in a good way. Impressed by the work ethic for real. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just see, because when that was happening, I had to learn to cut out a couple of things that I was doing in my life, like when it comes to how do you call this? When it comes to like playing video games, um, hanging out and stuff like that. I put a pause on stuff like that because it was taken away from the time that I had to be productive and to be creative with my story, especially that I came in with a goal, and at the same time, I cannot say this enough, but when you find a group of people that has the same interests as you do, and you're working with them together, and you guys have this positive feedback, and you feed off of each other, back and forth. That's when stuff gets really good. That's when you start to get really, really creative. That's why I saw a lot of my creativity come aboard, right? So yeah, if you can find people that you can bounce off of, that would be awesome. It would be really, really, really awesome because it does help you. It does help you out a lot. It helps you out a lot. And what am I doing here? Okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. You see? Oh man. Bum, bum, bum. So right now, we on this one, right? But yeah, always trying to get and positive feedback as well is another thing. When you get positive feedback from a credible source that's forcing you to move forward, that's awesome. Always, always, always try to get get those people by your side, because let me tell you something. Not everybody that gives you feedback would be positive. Like, for an example, you're getting feedback by your mom or your father or somebody within your family that's not really accustomed to manga or like stuff like telling a story or anything like that, right? People that are not really accustomed to that, when they give you feedback, they start to think about your feelings, right? They have your feelings within the whole situation of what's going on. And when that happens, that they have your feelings and that whole type of situation, that's when stuff starts to get a little crazy, just due to the fact that what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, just due to the fact that they're never going to give you the stuff that you're really looking for. So yeah, always try to get feedback and criticism on people that's actually going to help you out. Meaning, if you have a friend that knows about manga, other people that knows about manga, and at the same time, beware of those people that are not trying to help you out. Pretty much, right? Beware of those people that, in a sense, um, they have like some type of hate. Always getting positive feedback by a credible source. That's what I look for. That's what I look for. Now I'm seeing that there's two different type of layers going on here, right? For some, okay, yeah, this is the part of the Okay, I see what's going on here. All right. So this is the white border that I like to give my characters. For some reason here, I made a mistake on layering the black background with the clouds, right? I mean, it happens. It happens. It happens. I'm not totally accustomed too critical, but we're here to find out, to learn, and to see what's up. You can't make progress if you don't make mistakes, right? Basically, that's what they tell you. No, no, no. Yeah, but I've actually learned quite a lot um, doing the things that I do the way I do them, right? Trial and error, hard work and dedication. That's what it takes. So yeah, now we have 4 people on the stream. That's what's up. What up, guys? If anybody new, what's good? Have any questions? You have anything to say? Okay, so what were your top 3 favorite old school Toonami shows? Toonami shows. All right, yeah. I grew up watching Toonami, man. Top 3 is kind of hard. Wow. Can you really put into top 3? Let me see. Top 3. For a fact, I mean, of course, everybody's gonna be like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z and Toonami. Yeah. I really like Yu Yu Hakusho. I liked Rurouni Kenshin. When it came really, really late, stuff like Big O and stuff like that. I like them all, man. Like, but top 3, I have to give it to Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. Um, Yu Yu Hakusho. I have to give it up to Yu Yu Hakusho. What would be the third? I don't know what the third would be. Oh man. At that time, I really, really, really liked um, Inuyasha. I really liked Inuyasha a lot. Um, after I've grown up, hell yeah, good choices already. Thank you. After I've grown up, there's been a couple of series that I don't see the same, that I truly say to myself that I hope that I never saw it, again, and just keep all the good memories, because I don't know, when you're smaller, you have different taste, and when you grow up, your taste changes completely, right? I mean, that's something that's natural to everybody. Like before, I could have binged playing all day, like just go on a binge of just playing all day. But now I can't. I can't do that. I play an hour or two. Two is like maximum. All of my energy just like runs out. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but that's how I've gotten, right. Now, when it comes to sketching and drawing and inking and all of this, woof, I go all the way around. Oh, Bloodbound Academy. Thank you. That's my boy Vinsoir, the creator of Control, on the chat over here. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, Vinsoir, let me know. If you want to bounce in, just let me know, my dude. I'll bounce you in. Which I doubt it, because I think he has work tomorrow, and it's like about to be 11 o'clock where he's at. So yeah, and thank you on the whole grayscaling thing, man. So yeah, Toonami was awesome growing up. It was. Toonami was awesome. I remember the very first time I discovered One Piece, the very first time I discovered Bleach, the very first time I discovered Hunter x Hunter. Oh my god. All of those were like a roller coaster for me, right? It was like something new just popping up, and my imagination was just growing wild. That was awesome. That was awesome. Especially Naruto. I had a lot of good things with like Naruto going on. So yeah, Naruto really inspired me to really go hands on when it comes to creating manga, because it will laugh out loud. Also, my sure will. I'm finishing a group photo. I'll let you know how that goes. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I want to see that group photo for real. Um, so yeah, if you guys want to see a couple of stuff that Vince Watt did yesterday on the live cast, I'll show you right now. Hold up, let me see. Um, where's the folder at? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So there's one of his people, and one of the characters that he created yesterday at the broadcast was this guy right here, and this guy just look awesome. I mean, the way he looks, the whole feel to him, everything. I just love it. Like his face, the attitude that he looks. Yo, Vince, you killed him, my dude. But yeah, his whole attitude, his whole demeanor just looked awesome, and his art style, the way it looks, artistically speaking, it's just something very totally different, something that I think is unique, and I can't wait to actually see the series of Control that he's doing spring to life because it's just awesome. Like the whole premise that he has going on is just awesome. So yeah, that was from Vinsoir right there. Let me do the screen share. Right back over to Critter. So yeah. Oh, that thing never wants to hide. I don't understand. Okay. So yeah. We over here late night grayscaling and stuff. Like who would have thought some years back that would have been late night grayscaling. We see laugh out loud. Oh man, thanks again. I'll be sure to keep up the progress and get this series off the ground. The shout out is much appreciated. Yeah. Of course, of course, of course. I mean, over here in Slap Punch Enterprise, man, that's all we all about. We're about working with people and giving people chances about everything. And I'm always happy to see when somebody's creating something and when they're trying to actually move forward and launch their creation and get it out there because that's the same dream I have. There are some people more advanced than others when it comes to this. There's some people that have more drive than others. There's some people that life situation, and when I mean life situation, I'm not talking about money or if you're poor or not. I'm talking about situation in life. It's a little bit more comfortable than everybody else. At the end of the day, of course, we all know that it's not an excuse. I understand that, but at the same time, any type of hard work that you're doing to get over that obstacle and actually try to put yourself out there, it's good. You know, I admire all of that, and that's what's up. So yeah, what I want to do so badly, I want to create a trailer for the series of the magazine, right? Um, a trailer for the magazine when it's coming out, a trailer for the series individually when they're coming out, all of that. So that's what I have envisioned for the future, and hopefully in the future we could get that down packed. Hopefully, a nice good trailer makes everything different, right? And yeah, earlier, I was messing up. I was I was erasing the sky, like the black sky part, which is like a big no. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be erasing the black from the clouds, and I was erasing it from the sky. Oh my god! But I caught that, thank God. I caught that. Yeah. Sometimes stuff like that happens, right? So yeah, we got the border over here down packed. See how this is going down. Let's erase this. Bam. And let's zoom out so we can see what we're going with. Okay, so far we're going with this. Let me see if I can erase now everything that's around Mumby. Yeah, that's a little bit too much from then. 100 is good. Not one, no. 100 is 141. 141 is awesome. So let's change the size to this eraser. This eraser is on another level. So yeah. Okay, so now we're back on track on what we were supposed to be on track with to begin with, right? Uh, but yeah, I'm sorry. I do get thirsty, talking and talking. You're bound to get thirsty. So yeah, guys. I hope this channel gets bigger as we keep doing these live stream. I hope to invite the other members of Slap Punch Enterprise as well, so that everybody can get acquainted with their series, with their art. What do they think of doing and stuff like that. In the future, we'll be getting situated with those type of situations. So yeah, I know I showed some art of Mitsu Blinger. I showed art of a lot of people. So yeah, right now I'm just making the bird visible. All right, so let's go with the birds. All right. And I know people are gonna be, oh man, oh man. So yeah, like I said, it's a big different type of vibe, a big different type of opportunity that you get when you transition from traditional to digital. In my sense, I won't say that it's not the same, but it's not that much of a big difference. But at the same time, it is. It's something that I cannot really actually explain, but I like it. I do like it. I do like working digital. It makes a couple of more things easier on me. It truly does. I'm trying to transition into digital. Hopefully, when I start doing the one shots that I have in mind, hopefully those will be digital. I will try my hand on digital with them just to see how that goes about. Sounds like somebody's racing outside or something. I live not too far away from like the highway, and I hear like the cars and the motorcycles going by, and it's just crazy sometimes. Sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning, I just hear the boom, 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 and I'll be like, oh wow. Sometimes they park or they have like some really loud music and stuff. Oh my god, that stuff just, hey, you want city life, right? That's what they always say. So yeah, guys, I wonder who else is up at this time of night, still working on pages. That's what I want to know. Who's still up at this time of night, still working on pages? That will be nuts. We could probably link up and work on pages together. Oh man, I'm playing around, but at the same time, it makes totally good sense. Makes totally good sense. So yeah, and like I said, I'm sorry for stopping. Sometimes I do pause and I don't say anything because my mind is just running through different ideas that I have when it comes to grayscaling, right? So I'm looking and seeing and analyzing a whole bunch of different type of stuff. So when I pause like that, because I'm thinking about something, about this, I'm thinking about this. I was gonna say I'm thinking about something totally different, but no, I'm thinking about this and analyzing and seeing and stuff. But yeah, I do like answering questions now. Like I'm new to this whole live streaming situation, but I know that throughout time we get better and better at it, right? Get better and better at it. We grow a bigger community and everything else. So that's what's up. So yeah, guys. Mm. Oh wow, I really can't wait until uh, January pops up to start releasing those magazines so that you can read the story and hopefully like it, right? Because once that happens, it's going to be like a total, I won't say a total shock because I knew it was coming, but hopefully it gets me more hyped on seeing on what you guys think about our series as a whole is, and hopefully it drives me to do more and more work because that's what I want to see. I want to see myself doing more and more. I don't want this to stop. I'm not thinking about stopping, and I'm always thinking about moving forward. That's the good thing about it, right? In my belief, I don't know. So yeah, okay, okay, okay. Well, too big. I almost hit the clouds with a spirit bomb. Hitting up the clouds with a spirit bomb. So yeah. So we're here. We're here. Now time to zoom out to see where are we. Okay, I see. Always zoom out. Always zoom out to see where you're at because there's sometimes that your eyes get adapted to the stuff. And you're so close to everything, and it just become a hassle. So zoom out. Don't be ashamed to zoom out to see where you're at. So yeah, for you guys that's coming now in the chat recently, um, if you guys want to see more artwork, finished artworks, of course, so you can have a sense of what it is that I'm doing. You can go on Instagram and look us up at Flat Punch Enterprise, and you can see finished artwork, finished pages of my series, Me the Mumbie. If you really want to see what's going on, because right now I am zoomed in. Hashtag BBA, hashtag SPM, exactly. Exactly. My boy Vince killing it over there. So yeah. So yeah, if because I am zoomed in right now, and most people come in and they don't probably know what I'm doing, and yeah. So you go to Slap Punch Enterprise on Instagram, and you'll see what I'm actually doing. You'll see a couple of pages that I've done recently within these live streams. So yeah. So yeah, we decided to cut back, let things loose at the end, because we were supposed to launch this month, in the month of June, 2020. We were supposed to launch the magazine, but due to personal problems, because how the world is right now, the thing that we should not mention, that's shutting down live streams while they're live streaming. Yeah, due to stuff like that, we decided to push it back until January 2021, and it also lets us start the year fresh, right? That way, when we do come out with the magazines, the first two to read, it would be a total of 14 magazines in total of that year that you can be able to read and purchase, because it is going to be monthly. I'm gonna try my best to take it out monthly. I mean, I know I could do it monthly, but you just never know what could happen, and you know, with people, because when you're with, because we're not perfect. So when you're dealing with people, you should always expect for something to happen. It could be me, it could be them. I mean, you never know. At the end of the day, you never know what it's going to be or who it's going to be. But yeah, but other than that, I do expect this to be a monthly magazine that should be coming out. That should be coming out. Monthly magazine. If it doesn't happen, hey, it didn't happen. But if it, yeah, yeah. But if it did, it did, and I'm glad to hear about it. For real. All you can do is just try your best. All you can do is just try your best, man. I might need to have my boy Rob Schneider from the Water Boy behind me. You can do it. You can chop his head off. And I'm like, ah, you can release the magazine. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Oh man, I think that would be great. Oh man, I wonder why people don't do meme of that dude, man. Like a couple of memes of just like Rob Schneider, somebody mess it up, and once they mess up, like I don't know, like they're walking by and they just drop the whole cup of juice on the floor, and then like the mom look at you and it says, and then Rob Schneider pops up. You can do it. You can chop his head off. You're like, oh, oh, my boy Francois says you can do it. You can, hell yeah, you can do it. That movie's just so retarded, man. That movie is stupid. Yo, no, like one of my favorite movies of all times, man. The Water Boy. Oh my God! If you don't know what the Water Boy is, man, I advise you to go and see it. Don't sleep on the Water Boy. My boy Adam Sandler, man, that's a classic. The Water Boy's a classic. Bobby Boucher. Oh man. Well, yeah, my mama said, well, your mama's not right. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that your mama ain't right. That yo, when he tackled Colonel Sanders, man. Yo, that was hilarious. Yo, oh man, that stuff was crazy. Oh man, that stuff was stupid, man. Have you guys ever seen Gantz? Like the anime Gantz, man. I'm not talking about the manga, but like the actual anime, because I don't know if this happens in the manga because I never read the manga. Um, so yeah, don't criticize me for that either. Yeah, but yeah, in Gantz, when he's fighting against that robot that kind of looks like Rock Lee from Naruto, they are the birds that go inside the mouth because they're like in like the android stuff. And at one part, he's surrounded, and they asking him like Yuzo. He's like, yo, who the hell is Yuzo? Y'all laugh so hard at that part. Dude is like, who the hell is? He's like, who the F is Yuzo? They're like, Yuzo. He's like, yeah, Yuzo, mother. Yo, I would never let that part down. Every time I see it, man, I just start laughing. Oh man, Yuzo and the Water Boy, Bobby Boucher. Oh my god, I remember when the coach had went over to their house and they was feeding this man alligator and he was like, oh wow, so what's for dessert? And a squirrel gets shocked and they're like, yeah, that's dessert right there, squirrel. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I know there's people that eat alligators. I mean, I'm not against any of that. You can eat whatever you want to eat as long as it's edible, right? But me personally, I don't think I can eat alligator. I don't think. I don't think. Man, I truly don't. I truly do not think I can eat alligator. And the day I eat alligator, man, just don't tell me what it is. Don't let me find out. It's best that you try to cover it up or something. I don't know. You have to might probably chop it up into tiny little pieces and throw it into like some fried rice and tell me that's pork fried rice or something. That will be the only way I'll eat alligator. But then after that, whew, it's kind of spicy. It's kind of spicy, man. There's people that they have the stomach to do that. Just like I've seen people eat snake. That's a little wild. Um, that is a little crazy, but hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah. Have you guys ever eaten anything crazy? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Personally speaking, the most craziest stuff I ever ate. It was two times. There was two different instances, man, and I blame it on the alcohol. I was in the Dominican Republic, man, and it was late night. We was out. We was drinking. Me and the family, and we was out there. And the owner of the club, because over there, not saying that they do it every time or everywhere you go, but he was nice enough to do like some type of cookout around like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's there doing the cookout. He invites everybody. Hey, everybody who's still in the club, um, there's gonna be a cookout. All you have to do is just go upstairs to the upper part of the club, right? So okay, all right. So they had told me that it was something called sancocho, and sancocho is like a gumbo, right? Or like a soup of gumbo, but with like different víveres, with like plátanos and stuff like that. That's like the plantains, yuca, and all this other good stuff. And I was like, all right, sancocho, yeah, man, I eat sancocho. And then they turned around. They were like, "Oh nah, man, because I got word that they're making goat, and I'm not a big goat fan, man. I don't really like eating goat. But at that time of night, man, and and you have a couple of drinks in your system, I was like, well, whatever, goat is better than nothing. So, in my mind, I'm ready for goat now. First, they had me for the sancocho, which is kind of like the gumbo soup type thing, and now they got me, you know, ready for the goat. So when we actually get up there, I'm using like these crazy looking glasses, right? Like these crazy looking glasses because they have a lot of European type model glasses down there. So I got these glasses on, trying to be like cool and everything. So we're up there and I'm on the line trying to get my food. And and oh my God, I'm there. And when they go and they serve me the plate, right, they put a whole bunch of beavers at first, plátanos and yuca and all this other stuff. And then they're putting on the meat. Now, hence it's 3 o'clock in the morning, man. It's pretty dark. And I got these glasses on, which is even worse. So they put in the meat, and when they put the meat, I had told the person that was serving the food, I was like, "Yo, can you throw me just a little bit more of the meat?" And they was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." So they put me more of the meat with a little bit more of the gravy, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to tear this in, I'm drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning, hungry, man. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to tear this in. So I'm at a corner, me and my cousin and a friend of ours, and I'm just digging into the plate, and I'm going in, and I go into the meat. Now everything tastes good. Everything was tasting good. There was no problem with that. So I go into the meat, and I find out that the meat is kind of feels like sand. I'm like, whoa, what's up with this meat? It's like super dry or something. So I take the meat and I dip it into like the gravy and stuff, to try to make it a little bit more moist, and oh my god. And I dip it in and I put it into my mouth again. And it still tastes kind of like sandy like. And I'm like, damn, what's going on? So so I take some of the beaver and stuff like that. And I'm over here just eating the beaver, and then I go back into the meat, man, and it still tastes like sand on the third try. And that's when I took my glasses off, and when I look, man, I was eating liver. I mean, there's no problem with eating liver, but yo, I don't eat liver. I don't eat liver whatsoever, and I'm over here just chowing down liver, and man, I almost threw it up. I truly almost threw it up. And my cousin that was there, he was like, shit, I'll take it. I was like, here, passed him the plate, man. He dogged it down. That's crazy. See, because the thing, if they would have told me that it was liver, it's all good. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have eaten the liver. I probably would have gone up, took some of the beef there, and that's it. No meat. But, since I didn't know, they didn't tell me. And at the end, beggars can't be choosers, man. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, that was insane. I mean, that was wild. Oh man! And another time was we was out drinking. I mean, that's what a lot of people do in DR, man. They drink, they go out, they dance, they have a good time, they go back to their house, right? I mean, that's what a lot of them do. Not everybody, but like the majority, for real. So so one night we out drinking and stuff like that, and we're going from one club to another, and it's just crazy, just having a good time, man. And then one, we was trying to look for something to eat around like 4 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing open. There was this one spot that was open that they do like something called like fritura and stuff like that. So we had went to go get some fritura. It's kind of like fried food and stuff. And they only had two different type of meat, and one of the type of meat was already very low, which was like salami, and I eat salami, so I'm like, oh, okay, so let me just go ahead and get some fritos with like some salami and stuff like that. Fritos is like fried plantain, it's very good, um, very very common dish over there in the Dominican Republic. So yeah, so I guess some fritos with salami. It's like just two pieces of salami, very thin. And I'm like, oh, you don't have any more meat? Cause I got this, whatever, whatever. And I took some, and I was eating, the fritos. I go into the salami, I go into another frito, and then I go into part of the secondary meat that I had ordered. And it's like crunchy, but at the same time, it was kind of like slimy. I mean, it tasted good, and oh my god, that's when I figured out that what I was eating was like pig snout. I was eating like the nose of the pig that they take it and they like rip it up into like pieces, like some very weird type situation. Oh my god, I threw that crap up right there and then. It was game over. It was truly game over. It's crazy. It's just really crazy, but yeah. Oh man, type of situations I've been in, the type of weird stuff I've eaten. Well, not even like super weird, but things that I don't eat that I, I, I presume that it's weird. It's just crazy, but you always have a good time when you go down there to Santo Domingo. It is. You guys have never been there and was thinking about going there, go over there. I promise you. I promise you that you're going to have a very, very good time. Now, there's two different ways of having a good time over there. There's the way that you go in for a very touristy spot that's like the the resorts, right? You're going to the resorts and all of that, and yeah, you're gonna have fun at the resort. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, you'll have fun at the resort if you go with your family and you're only thinking about spending time with your family, quality time. Go to a resort. But if you're going like you and your friend and you wanna like really get out there and see what the Dominican Republic is about, don't go to the resort. But at the same time, I advise you, like in every country, if you don't know the language, Spanish, English, or whatever it is, go with somebody that knows the language and knows the spot at least, because that way, people won't try to jip you out, right? And that happens everywhere around the world. People like to take advantage of people that don't really know the language, that seem lost. Um, Not everybody's going to try to rip you off, but always be careful because you know, you're not in the same area that you're used to being at. That's all I can say, to be totally honest with you. Are there any more birds out there? Um, yeah, there's more birds. So yeah, we're getting somewhere, right? Let's go with the clouds. Mm. Sometimes being stuck in a certain area for a certain amount of time gets a little bit crazy. So yeah, when you zoomed in like this, it's good to zoom out from time to time because your eyes get accustomed to this type of look, and you don't really know what's going on after some time. And that's a no. You always need to know what you're racing, what you're up to. Yeah, like earlier, I got kind of lost, and I was erasing the sky instead of erasing the black that was on the clouds. So that was kind of crazy. Bam, bam, bam. So it's already 12 o'clock my end. So today must be Friday already. We've reached Friday. Oh, man. But yeah, probably thinking about doing another live stream tomorrow as well. All really depends. It all really depends. So yeah. So the people that's here right now watching this live stream, that's here with us, what made you get into art? What made you get into comics, manga, anime, superheroes, and etc.? That's what I really want to know. Like, I've forgotten the magic of what made me get into it. I mean, I know we watch it as we're kids or whatnot, but there's there's a magic that used to be there, and I truly forgotten what was like the first sensation. Um, I don't know if I'm making sense or what. I mean, I hope I do. To myself, I do. I do. There's always this one anime or this one cartoon or this one superhero that you see that you be like, wow, you know, and that what really brings you into this whole entire world of you wanting to see more and learn more and do more, create more, and everything else. That's what I'm pretty much trying to state here. For me, I don't really remember who that character was. I don't. I mean, I wish I did, but I truly don't. I remember I liked a whole bunch of different type of characters. You know, Batman. Batman has always been like one of my favorites growing up. You know, when I was little. All of them, really. I really liked all of the superheroes. I liked all of them, but Batman was the one that really captivated my eye. Spider Man and all those other people. I mean, they were great, but at the same time, not like my boy Batman. Let me see. It says here the magic came from me in video games and the thought of having myself be part of that game world. I've always had a love for creating. Yeah, 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 man. I mean, I've always had a love for creating myself. Like when I was little, I remember I used to draw, and when I mean little, I mean like very little. I used to draw the Pokemon cards. Man, I remember Growlithe being like one of my favorite cards to draw, and I don't even know why, but I just loved drawing Growlithe and all this other craziness, right? So Growlithe, I love drawing Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, just because the character was very relatable to me. I love drawing, my boy Frieza. Frieza was always kind of like a hard one for me, just due to the fact that he has a lot of rounded shapes on him. Like his shoulders and his head and stuff like that. While the other characters like Goku going Super Saiyan, Vegeta going Super Saiyan, and all this other stuff, they were more, pointy figures that you can just mess around with stuff and be very creative with. But yeah, I mean, video games being a source of inspiration is something that I can relate to as well. Like I remember the old how do you call this wrestling games? Oh man, the old wrestling games for like PlayStation One and all that stuff. You could create your character. The NBA stuff. What was the name of that NBA game? The one that says he's on fire, and the other one where you could create your own people, and um, there was one that he was like a wolf, but it was also like some NBA. Oh my God, I forgot the name of that stuff. It's been so many years. It's been a lot of years. It's been a lot of years. I truly don't remember. But yeah, oh man, so I used to create all these wrestlers, and then I used to want them to look like me and all this stuff. So that really, really, really opened up my eyes to doing creations as well. At school, I was always top of the class when it comes to art. I always used to draw a lot of things, and yeah, yeah. Like I remember me being little, man, and I used to own these Beyblades, and I used to draw my own like bit piece, and I used to like crazy glue the crap out of them. Oh man, and I used to be like, yeah, because I got my own Beyblade. Oh man, when you're small, man, your imagination just runs all over the place, and I love that. I truly do. That's something that's just awesome, man. Oh my God, I wish that never stops. Especially when there's doing stuff for kids. That's why I really want to start doing Strata Crusher, because it's going to be a ride both for adults and kids. Because the way I have it created is for the new style era of kids, and as well, it's for the nostalgic part of the you know older people. Per se, I am one of the older people, even though I'm still young as heck. But yeah, I am one of the I am one of the older people. Yeah, yeah, is gonna have a good room for both. Hopefully, it does. I mean, it. I mean, at the end of the day, it will. It will. And I'm almost finishing with these clouds. Took some time. Um, been having a great story time telling. Oh man. So yeah, man. I mean, I've been having fun on this stream. I hope you guys been having fun as well. Like that's the whole goal of everything, right? For a chill stream, you should just sit back, chill out, relax, and just have fun. I know the last stream I did, man, I was laughing throughout the whole stream. I actually I actually rewatched the stream, man, this morning, and I was just dying. It was just very, very funny. Let me see. Do I got everything down packed over here? Pretty sure I do. And yeah, okay, yeah, that looks good. Making sure that I didn't leave anything out. Always double check. Always double check. I mean, you could go back and re-edit the file. I mean, we all know that. But at the same time, instead of you going back and re-editing anything, I'd rather have everything done already. Exactly. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this whole entire page is done. Um, let's see here. So 8.8. Is this 8.8? Why is 8.8 looking so good? Whatever. But yeah, okay. And yeah, I think it's straight. Should be straight. So yeah, see how the whole imagery of what it looks now. It looks kind of like nighttime because of the stuff I added. But yeah. Let me go ahead and save this file. And watch out with that, man, because when you're creating stuff, make sure to save throughout multiple things. I know in this video I wasn't saving at all, but always make sure to save because I experienced it one time. One time. Not more than once, but one time I experienced that critter just logged out on me and just whoop, and I was like, oh my god! But it happened right when I saved, and I was like, oh okay, at least the stuff got saved. So yeah, that's one thing that you have to actually watch out for. How long have we been in this stream for? 1 hour and 37 minutes. So I am going to be ending the stream pretty soon. Before I end the stream, I just wanted to show you guys a couple of things. This is one of the Halloween pictures I did during Halloween. Which Halloween was that? 2019. Yeah, of course, yeah. During Halloween 2019, and this is one of like all of our like main characters. Let me know if you guys can actually see it within the stream. I hope so. But yeah, this was one with like all of the main characters and stuff, and as you can see, when I zoom in over here, I probably zoomed in a little bit too much. But yeah, as you can see, as I zoom in over here, my boy Mumbie's over here with his head on the floor, and his head is like around the pumpkins. And when you go up, his body is up here, and he has like a pumpkin on his body and stuff. And then you got Effie from Cast the Trial, and she's like a witch. Even though Cast the Trial she does do magic, but here she's like portrayed as a witch, and you have Oshimaru over here, kind of like dressed up as a vampire type Dracula stuff, and yeah. I mean, this whole just picture just looks like fun. Then we have Alex over here from Historia dressed up as a bear, getting scared by Mumbie and stuff. So yeah, I want to turn this into a wallpaper for when Halloween hits 2021. So to give it out as a digital copy. Let me know if you guys think that would be actually awesome. I know a lot of people like Halloween theme type stuff, so that's why I had made it. But yeah, hopefully by that time I'll be a good colorist, right? Yeah. And to show off pretty much how much stuff I've done, let's go to scan documents, and I hope you guys can actually see the page. Let me see it pop up. Okay, so we're in scan documents now, and these are the pages I have done. As you can see, this is like Me the Mumbie from chapter 1 going all the way down to like chapter 2 and going all the way down to chapter 3 to the very end of chapter 3. So yeah, it's been a pretty long ride, right? But we're still going in it. I don't really remember which is the pages that I did for the stuff. Nope, that's spoiler. These are one of the pages that I did on a live stream. You guys cannot see it because I have to go over here and show it as a screen. Where is that? Right here in Windows. Okay, so these are one of the pictures that I actually did in the last live stream and some other live stream. This is a character from my series, Me the Mumbie. Hold up, deleting. No. Hold up. I almost deleted the picture. Oh my god. But yeah. This is one of the characters from Me the Mumbie that he was fighting. Let me see another one. I did this on the live stream as well. My boy Willowitz over here, just causing trouble for everybody. Which other one? I did this on the live stream as well that I finished. And I believe this is the one I did last night or yesterday. Pretty sure it was last night. Alongside with Vinsoir, the creator of Control. So yeah, Vinsoir laughing out. Yeah, man, I almost erased the damn picture by mistake, man. I mean, I do have copies of the pictures. I always keep a copy on another folder and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah. I hope you guys had a good time. It's pretty late. I've been working a lot. We completed a couple of pages today, guys, and thank you for being here with me. Possibly in more future live streams, it would be a little bit better. It'll probably be a little bit more people and everything else. I just hope you guys had a good time, and I hope you guys keep on having a good time in the future. And I hope you guys have a good time once we start actually creating these magazines and putting it together and launching them out. I have plans that by next month, starting next month, July, around, I would say the middle of July, kind of like around the end, I will be putting together the very first 3 issues. So that should be a ride. The very first 3 issues should be put together alongside with like the cover arts and everything else. So yeah. So we are moving forward. We are making moves and making this dream into a reality after almost 2 long years. Next month it will be 2 years since the whole creation of Slap Punch Enterprise even started. That before used to be Slap Punch Manga. But yeah, Slap Punch Enterprise even started. All of us getting together and making this stuff possible. There's been a lot of people that we've cut throughout the journey. We used to be 15 people, believe it or not. Yeah, but there was some people that you can tell that they wasn't really serious about the whole situation, right? So at the end of the day, what can you do? You can't really do anything. But yeah, people that we have now, they are dedicated, they are serious, they've been here since the beginning, and I know that we are going to keep on moving forward. There's 2 other artists with their series that's supposed to be coming into the mix as well, and we're just waiting for them as well, So hey, why not? But yeah, this is your boy Gabi from Slap Punch Enterprise. Like I said, just have a good day and peace out. Let me actually end the broadcast for me to say peace out. But yeah, peace out. Oh man.